What's cracking, everybody? A new episode of Thirsty Thursdays. Yeah. Thirsty Thursdays. Oh, you showed it? I thought we weren't going to show it because they don't sponsor us yet.
Yeah. Bang.
Yeah.
We're on it.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So, I saw in the comments, 99.9% enjoy this Thirsty Thursday. Can't even say it yet. Thirsty Thursday. So here we are with part 2. No, part 3. Really?
It's all I know is it's a new what?
Video. This time I remember last time I was like, Thirsty Thursday?
For all the people out there, because they be jonesing for that.
Hey, but then there's some people that are like, why do you always say that? It's my thing. Can I just say my thing one time?
Hey, it's like mine, indubitably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are we doing today?
Oh, man. Hey, so today we talked about it, man, something different. We're going to ask some outlandish questions, some out-of-the-box questions, some funny questions, and we're going to tell those stories and answer. But before we do that, bro, I wanted to talk about that fucking also Blueface, right?
Yeah.
And all right, he got out, or he's getting out. I don't know. He's out already. He bailed out.
Yeah.
But did you see how Whack 100 went and put his cape on? Like I said, the Batman to the Robin and went and saved him.
I haven't even been watching nothing.
So I guess he's the one that bailed him out. Of course, I told everyone, I said, look, in my little spiel I did, I said, this Vato's he's on the first one smoking to Vegas to go get him out. You know what I mean? He was there with that dude's old lady missing her tooth and shit.
Yeah.
This is what I don't understand. Okay, you have an ongoing case. Just because you bail out, the case is not over. You know that. I know
not
that.
At all.
It's you bail out, bro. Why are they fucking? I'm seeing these everywhere, all on TikTok, the shorts. You know, they're up there laughing. Oh yeah, we beat another case. We're doing this. We're doing big things. Like, stop running your fucking mouth. Because look, if they came and snatched him up just because he got out on that little minimal bail, of course he had good lawyers. Of course they fucking gave him a little leeway. But that don't mean nothing, bro. They got him on camera shooting. That's it. That's all they need.
Yeah.
You know, so it ain't over yet.
So hold on. So they were bragging about we beat another case?
Yeah, so they're bragging already, talking about we beat another case. We're doing it, man. We got lawyers. We're doing, and it's Whack 100. And if you look real close, he's looking around, making sure none of the 60s there to beat him up. And then you got fucking this chick with missing a tooth. You know what I mean? Her fucking she got a fucking Vato fucking tattooed on her neck, and the froze right here, his fucking high top, where she covered her other old man's name, right?
Oh.
Hey, she's like, you can't even understand her. We did that shit. She's throwing up gang signs. We did it. Bitch, you didn't do nothing but bail this man out. He's still facing time. So you better stop.
I wonder, for one, the judge is going to see that because the DA is going to fucking show that to the judge. That's how stupid they are. They're going to show that to the judge. And I wonder, I mean, Blueface's attorneys will fight it, right?
Yeah.
But they'll try to get that admitted as evidence in the trial.
Absolutely. Look at anything that guy does. Blueface, if you're watching this, listen. But also listen, because this is knowledge you won't get in college. Anything he does on social media from here and to the point of trial will be administered as evidence.
Yeah.
Well, even if it's not pertaining to the case, they're going to use it as character, as character, you know, as his character.
Absolutely. And they're gonna say, yeah, okay, he's not in the video, but these are the people he runs around with.
Yeah. You know, these are the people that, you know, he frequently hangs around with. These are the people that he has around him. And anything that his old lady, Whack 100, anything that they're caught up in that they do is going to reflect bad on him.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is you shut it down. You go black ops on them. You go underground.
Yeah.
You go off the grid. No social media. You tell your old lady, keep your snaggletooth gargamel ass off fucking YouTube. And you're only good for one thing. Look.
Yeah.
In that fashion.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's even allegedly. Her shit.
Yeah, that
shit probably blown backward.
Hey, what I trip out on is that broad's always punching on that dude.
Hey, my thing is I wanna take bets. How many Vatos was she with while he was locked up for 2 days?
Hey,
tell me Whack didn't hit it.
She might not even want to fuck with him though.
Yeah, that's an ugly motherfucker right there.
She's taller than him.
Hey, she was too. She was in the video. She's like fucking a half a foot taller than him. That fool's like, we're beating cases around here. Oh, power, we're beating cases around here.
That's what he said?
Yeah, do it. Go ahead and bail out a correct, brother.
Yeah.
Do it in that fashion. Unity.
So just a disclaimer. we're recording this because it's hard to record on a weekday and be drinking and go back to work. So we're doing this on Saturday. But I want you guys to know right now, this is how dedicated we are. I'm hungover like a motherfucker right now. I think I had at least 20 beers last night. I was so fucked up, man. And all day I've been feeling like shit. But I told Gunner, hey, we got to do these on the weekend. That way I can recuperate. Because I'm not as young as I look. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. Yeah.
What the fuck? I was going to say something else real quick, too. I can't remember. Fuck it.
All I know is, well, what else has been going on, man? That's a whole lot of bullshit. Not really,
Another thing.
Yeah.
This is important because all the fans of the first episodes of Thirsty Thursday wanted to know. They wanted me to ask you, are you going to finish 2 beers tonight?
Maybe. Hey, I already smashed that for 1. Where you at on your one? On your 1 right now? Damn, that was 1 trago too. Fuck.
Yeah, and I'm hungover like a motherfucker. My lady made ceviche. We went and bought the stuff, homemade ceviche. So that actually brought me back. Yeah.
One day I'll do shots. But look, ain't nothing else really went on in the YouTube world this week, bro. Besides that fucking idiot getting, and I was upset. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a hater. Sometimes, but I'm not a hater really. And it upset me the fact that this Vato's on camera. They made a big old deal of snatching him up, allegedly shooting. I'm not gonna say he's innocent. He's innocent to prove guilty. That's the way I rock. Period. No matter what. That Vato did not do that. You know what I mean? Until proven otherwise. And he never did. Everyone's innocent. Yeah. So here's my thing, unless you're a weirdo. SPM, you're not innocent, bitch. Right? So here's my thing. Yeah, he's guilty. So here's my thing. How they give his Vato fucking bell like that, but Kane sat there for 8 months.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. Kane did. I mean,
that's crazy, Holmes.
Is it because Kane has hands? But I've seen Blueface in the boxing ring. He's an athlete. You know what I mean?
I think there's several reasons why. One of the main reasons I think is Raza don't march for nobody. As far as Raza will march for like BLM and other protests, but as far as Raza marching for Raza, it's a very rare thing, man. So that's part of it is they know the Raza aren't going to make a big deal. They'll be like, hey, let the courts handle it. We got to work. You know what I mean?
I think that plays into it. I think what also plays into it is the fact, and we've said it before, the protection of those type of weirdos in the Kane case really came into play on this one. From what I heard that the DA was talking about, because he was in such a close proximity, the living situations, that they felt that if they let Kane right back out, then he would go put hands on him. But I mean, hey, the law is the law, bro. If you break the law, they arrest you. Then you have your due process. They didn't give him his due process, and I think when this is all pans out, man, people are starting to see it for what it is. I don't think it's a racial thing. Before you guys get over there, your calzones are fucking. It's not a racial thing. This is not black and brown. It has nothing to do with that, because black and brown, we're getting the same type of treatment. We ain't getting nothing. We ain't got nothing coming, right?
Yeah.
I just think
I can't even get my big ass head in the sweater. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Well, yeah, I think it's just fucked up, bro. That how they did them, and we had to just sit there and bite the bullet and just take it, And someone like Blueface, who I don't know the man, so I'm not gonna wolf on him. But I will say, bro, that the characteristics he displays and some of the things he does, Kane's a humble person, fucking relaxed, not even on social media like that in the limelight, just does his job, goes home to his family, someone who's productive out there in society. And you got someone who's out there in the streets carrying weapons, guns, doing things of that nature, and quick bail. It's weird how I've always wondered how the justice system works, bro. And I've been through it my whole life. Like I said in one of my spills, me and my fucking celly were both on violations for the exact same thing. He absconded 8 times. I absconded once. I caught the year flat. They let him out. You just never know. Just is what it is. We're both brown. He was ugly to the motherfucker too. So, and that didn't count for nothing. I guess you felt bad for him. Damn.
Where's the fucking camera? There it is. Couldn't figure out where the camera was.
I'm getting there. So I'll be all right.
Hey, but what's funny? Hey, my lady, I showed her. I go, hey, look at what happened when Gunner drank a beer and a half. He forgot how to end his video.
Hey, I was fucked up. I'm shit. You never know. So trip out. So ask your first question. What's the question? You got a question. So you're gonna ask this question. I'm gonna tell you my little story on it, or answer, and then you're gonna give me your get down on it. We'll do it in that fashion.
Okay. I think one of the one we have a bunch. We have shit written out.
Yeah.
I think I remember one of them. I don't remember the second one. The one was number one. Question number one. Have you ever been intimidated by a hyena's ass?
I have, bro. I have. But look, okay, this chick right here, bro, she had major ass. She had so much that I felt that if I tried to, all right, look, that if she bent over and I tried to hit that, I wasn't gonna reach. And I'm
gonna tell mine too.
Yeah, and so I was like, fuck, bro. Hey, I always wondered, like, damn, because she had that type of ass too. It was like perfect. The peach, right? Atlanta, shawty, right? I was like, damn, what am I gonna do with that? And I remember my homeboy, that was his old lady at one point in time, back in the days. But she didn't have ass like when he was with her, she had a nice ass. Yeah. But like one summer, it just came in. I don't know if I don't know if she ate fucking pomegranates all summer. I don't know what happened, right? But her shit bubbled, right? She was doing squats. And I remember I was always intimidated. We all were. My whole hood, we were just like, damn, look. Hey, she was like Big Booty Judy from that movie ATL. We're like, damn, look at Big Booty Judy right there.
Yeah.
I'd love to hit that. But no one ever made an approach. So, yeah, I was intimidated. Also, there was this one chick. She was a torta, right? All right, look, now she wasn't even a torta. She was. Have you ever watched wrestling back in the days?
Yeah.
Remember Earthquake?
No.
Okay, well, that's who she was, right? She was fucking big, right? And
the name is enough, though.
But she had one of those big old asses that you could just sit the fucking pistol down on. Like, it just came out. It was abnormal, right? And I remember one time I was like, can I just grab it just once just to see, you know what I mean, what it feels like? She was like, go ahead. And I was like, and I just grabbed a big old chunk. I was like, oh, yeah, there's no one ever going to hit that. You can never get it. You would literally have to fucking put your whole hands.
Yeah.
Just do this.
And then jump inside.
And then just, one time for your mind. Ugh.
You would have to jump in the cakes and then just short stroke it.
You would just have to fucking jump in and you just have to hit it with your head like this. Because, hey, I'm telling you, bro. But I was intimidated. I was like, damn, this chick. But yeah, the other one, no homeboys ever really approached her because it was more like out of like, fuck, what are we going to do for her? You know what I mean? What can we do for her? Yeah. Because she was the type of chick too. She was a loudmouth. So she had a big old butt. She was fine, but she was a loudmouth. Oh, yeah. So you already knew that if you didn't perform up to expectations, everybody was going to know. She was going to she was going to fuck off your shit with every chick in the hood. So it was like, damn, do I get that big old ass or do I get the one over here with the halfway? No, I'm going to go over here. And that's what it was, bro. And to the day, for a long time, for many years, bro, no one fucked with her. I mean, plus, she ended up, later on down the line, she ended up coming back with this big-ass Africano dude. I know he was giving a foot long. And she was always smiling, so I'm sure he did the job for us. But we weren't mad at him. We're like, fucking better you than us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, look, I'll tell mine. Hold on. Let me grab another beer and let everybody watch Gunner slow drag on his.
God damn, man. I'm not ready. You got to understand that.
Okay, so look. I'm going to let you guys. This is lightweight dirtbag. This is a lightweight dirtbag story, man. Right? Just keep it real. So when this is from after I paroled.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's recent.
And I was
not recent, but recent.
I was married at the time. And I was in San Diego, and my wife at the time, my ex-wife now, was in Orange County. Right? Yeah. But it was one of those things, we didn't know each other. You know, we only knew each other through visits and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And so when I got out, it was every day, Holmes, I was being accused of cheating. It was just stress. And I just got out from doing over 24 years. Yeah. I'm not fucking up or nothing. So the first 90 days I was out, everything was good. And then they moved us. After 90 days, you get moved from the apartment complexes to a house, right? And do the next 90 days at the house, right? So they put me in this pad in National City, right? And I get there. And there's this white girl. I'm not looking. I am into Mexicanas, period, right?
Yeah.
I just think they're the most beautiful, the sexiest. I love them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was this white girl there, and she was hanging out, like, you know, friends with a few of the lifers, right? And she was built like a cartoon, home. She was a lightweight torta, you know. She was a big one.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. It was like a cartoon body. Her titties were like ridiculously huge. She had a waist, and then her booty was like 2 basketballs, homie. Right? Ooh. And I looked like, what? But you know, like, women, you know when you do it, and men, we know when we see it. As soon as I walked in the pad, I saw that look in her eyes, right?
You already knew it was.
I already knew. That's there if I want it, right? Yeah. And I was like, all right, what's up? They introduced me to her. I was like, all right, what's up? And I bounced into my room, you know, move my shit and shit. And it was a trip because all of the lifers in the pad wanted to hit it, right?
Oh yeah.
And my ego got the best of me. I was like, oh, she ain't fucking you guys? And they were like, nah. And I was like, and you guys are all on that shit like that? They were like, yeah. So I was like, all right. I went and got a mamon that night. I said, I was like, come here. I chopped it up with her that night, boop. And I was like, oh, fuck. Then I was kind of like scared, like, fuck, I don't even know this chick. I don't, you know what I mean? Now I got to kind of like, you know, keep doing this with her. But I remember I told her straight out, right? Mm-hmm. This story becomes a success story at the end. Just follow me, right? So I'm telling her, right? We've hooked up a few times, but all it was, I was just getting my mornings, right? I was just getting my mornings. I was like, I'm not gonna. But that ass was just calling me, right? It was ridiculously huge, right?
It was sending you SOS signals?
Yeah. And I was like, man. But I tell her one day, I go, hey, check this out. I go, man, your booty is so big, I don't even think I could hit. Like, I think that I'm not built in a way to get through all that, right?
Yeah, that's a lot to work with.
And she was like, you'll be fine, right? You'll be fine. Homie, check this out. The day I hit, remember, I'm in a fucking transitional home. The manager of the part of our home lives on top of us, fool. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought this fucking Highline to the room, and I started beating. I bent over, bitch, right? Doggy style. And I'm just, you know, you still gotta kill me. It sounded like the motherfucking house was gonna break down, right? If I'm hitting, I'm like, damn, I'm like, do I get a violation for this? And I'm beating it up, right? Hey, because I told her I don't think I got enough dick for that ass, right? Homie, check this out. This is the success story at the end. I was peacocking, I was strutting, like she told me, let me tell you something. If your dick was any bigger, you would wreck a bitch. I was like, that's right.
You know, everyone else, they're all shocked. Oh, damn.
But at first, I was like, I think I'm just gonna get mamones because that was an intimidating booty. But see, I climbed Mount Everest. Now I know there ain't no booty too big for us.
Yeah, you're good. Hey, see, that's the thing, and that's why in the world people are intimidated by certain women. Like if women are real like bougie, real pretty and stuff. Hey, a lot of those hyenas, vatos are intimidated to go get at them, or if they're real thick, super thick, vatos are like, I can't do nothing with that, right?
Yeah.
Shit, bro. Once they bend over, it opens. Open sesame. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
You just gotta know what you're doing. Right? But I've been in that situation. But I was younger at that time. I was in my 18, 19, 20. Right now, ain't no mountain high enough. Right? I'm getting in on that. I'm on my Marvin Gaye shit.
Now I know. I'm telling you, when she told me that you would wreck a bitch, I was like, yeah, that's right. Okay.
You're all proud.
I don't remember what the second one was, because we got a bunch of them.
It was about ass too, I think. Some remember?
Oh wait, let me see. No, I'm not gonna do that one. That one. We're not drunk enough for this one.
Yeah. With the Saturday, huh? You with the Saturday one, it don't matter.
No. Look, no, because they like when we bullshit. Okay, I got one right here. And look at ladies that watch. We're just trying to, have some fun. You guys, we asked you guys to let us know questions and shit topics, and you guys didn't do it. So now you got to bear with us. This is a lightweight vulgar one. Women, cover your ears, like and subscribe. The other day, remember you said that?
I said some crazy shit. I was like and subscribe.
Yeah. What about this one? Have you ever have you ever been with a woman with long pussy lips, and how does that work?
Yeah, I done tripped over a few in my lifetime, right? Hey, actually, to be honest with you, it works. It works good. It works good. Like it just.
Yeah, I never have. I'm talking about them labia that are like, there's hyenas that have like it's a deformity. I don't know.
The one where they call the whole girl La Droopy, and then.
No, but they have some that are so big that they have to tuck them inside.
Good Lord, that they get the pullback. Look, there's one chick. Look, I hate to say it, man, because they're all going to unsubscribe, but all the white girls, cover your ears, right? It just seems like white girls are different. I don't know what it is, right? But this one chick, all right, look, I'm going to tell you the story how I met her. She was a redhead. Oh, this is a funny story, too. Trip out. So, look, I worked at this place, right? And this white dude, he was from Florida, bro. We ended up, from the first day I started working there, he was like a rocker. He had long blonde hair, big old dude. He was like kind of like the boss, the lead, right? But he was like one of those dudes that he didn't act how he looked, bro. He was actually like a nerd. Like he played Dungeons and Dragons with his friends on the computer. And but he looked like a fucking beast, right? We ended up becoming good friends, bro. I was his best man in his wedding, everything, right? I fucked the dog shit out of his sister, but trip out. So he was from Tallahassee, Florida. So we were cool, bro. I was living out of state at this time. I was up in Washington, right? Up there, like Spokane area. And so we were doing our thing, bro, and we ended up becoming friends. And so one day he comes in and I see his old lady, Vanessa. I'm like, hey, what's up, Vanessa? And we wore like hair nets and like beard nets to cover our face. We worked for like a cooking company. And he walks in and I see a chick. All I see is her eyes, but she's wearing like a smock, but I could tell she's working with a monster under there, right? So I was like, yeah, who's that, right? And he was like, oh, this is my sister. She's in the Army, but she's on leave right now. She came to visit. I said, is that right? Right? I said, what's happening? And he was like, oh, yeah. This is my homeboy. We're good friends. So anyways, she sees me. And just like you said, when they give that look, I'm wearing nets and everything, but when it's wide open. You know what I mean? You just feel it. It's like it's something that happens, right? Motherfuckers out there, they know. And so I'm like, okay. She kind of looks back over her shoulder. I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and download that in my CD-ROM, right? Mm-hmm. So that weekend, they had always been inviting me. He would be like, hey, you want to come play Dungeons and Dragons with us? I said, nah, I ain't no fucking knack, in the yard. He said, no, hey, we play, it's fun. Hey, we have bean dip and shit, and there's beer. And I was like, fuck it, I'll come, right? I said, is your sister going to be there? He goes, yeah, she'll be there. Sign me up. I'll be the wizard, right? So I get there, trip out on this. I get there, and it's one of the homeboys was his friend, used to work there at the place, but this fool got so stuck on computers, hey, he ended up committing suicide, bro. He fucking got addicted to computers, bro. Addicted. He wouldn't come out of his house, bro. He was online. This was back before YouTube, before all that. He was just addicted, right, to playing the games online. Anyways, it was his pad. He had a roommate who was a fucking nerd. And then this chick, the dude's wife, and him. And then we picked up my homeboy Jesse, he was like a fucking snowboarder, crazy white guy, right? He went with us too. So they picked me up from my pad. We all went. And, bro, right from the gate, I'm looking at the sister. She's a redhead, real light-skinned, fucking just bad. I'm looking at her. I'm like, okay. How do I get rid of all these white guys out of here, right? That's what you know what I mean? Hey, and then the perfect thing happens. I go, where's the bean dip, right? He was like, oh, shit, we forgot to go to the store to get bean dip, right? So they're all like, come on, let's all go as a group to go get bean dip and beer, right? Yeah. And I said, hey, I'm in this Vatos pad, never been here. And I go, yeah, I'll just hold it down, man. I'll wait right here, right? And she was like, yeah, I'll wait too. And her brother, they're going to the door, and her brother looks at her. He already knows what's up, and he goes, shakes his head, and they go. Yeah. They weren't even out the door when she jumped up, clicked it, and started giving me a mamon, right? Look, this is one of them old school apartments with the fucking stairs that go upstairs, and they got carpet on the stairs. I'm trying to fucking scrape it all the way up the carpet, right? I'm scraping her head against the carpet. We get into the bathroom because I was like, I can't fuck in these nerds' room, right? the DNA and all. So we get to the fucking to the bathroom, bro. And when I dropped them things, her lips were down to the middle of her thighs. I said, they were pink. No, I said, good Lord, right? Red hair and shit. I said, beam me in, Scotty, right? I went in, Star Trek this shit, and I handled my business. Trip out on this though. So we get down in time. I give her a good 2 minute power, 2 power minutes, right? We get downstairs. They come in with the bean dip. Their brother's looking her up and down, like, you dirty ass skunk out. What'd you do with my homeboy, right?
Yeah.
We're not saying nothing. So I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons with these nerds, right? Oh yeah, okay, I'm the mage, right? And fucking, I'm like, hey, I'm bored. Let's go home, right? He dropped me off. He's like, oh, but we're only on the 3rd level. Fuck your 3rd level. I got to work tomorrow. Yeah. So look, we're all in the car, and I'm sitting. Here's the high nut. My homeboy Jesse's in the corner, right? That fool's driving and his wife. And as we're leaving, bro, we're leaving. The chick's all kissing on my neck and stuff, and I'm like, shh, brother's gonna hear because it's dark back there, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, they drop me off. I go to my pad. The next day, Jesse comes in. He's laughing at work. He worked with us. He was like, hey, fool, that shit was crazy when you dropped you off. He goes, you fucked her. I said, hell yeah, I did, right? He goes, I know, I was trying to fuck too. And she wasn't having it, right? He goes, hey, bro, as soon as you got off the car and you went in, he goes, how could you? And she was like, what? How could you fuck my friend? And she was like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. He goes, she's solid, fool. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he grabbed the fucking rearview mirror and he tore it off. And he goes, I could see you kissing him in this thing. Hey, he apologized to me that next day. He was like, I'm sorry, my sister's so fast and she's like that. I said, no, it's fine, bro. You know what I mean? I understand.
That's crazy, though. Yeah,
hey,
I never.
Huh? Her shit was like this long. They were like that long. Her lips were like half the size of my peepa.
You just burned yourself where you went like this.
No, I said like that. I said half the size of my peepa. Look at it. You feel me? Watch out. I'm like two more bottle. I'm like a Corona in 3 shots. Stop it.
No,
hey,
I've never had that experience. I don't think I would like it, but I always wondered, that's crazy how
it was it's no different, bro. It just looked a little different. It was odd. I had to feel down there, make sure balls weren't tucked in, right? But the only reason I knew I was legit, and that was the only chick that I ever fucked like that, bro. Hey, yeah. I remember, at that time I was looking at my PS pad, and I remember she was like my lady for the 2 weeks that she was down. I had her locked in. Oh yeah, that was I locked her in. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hit this every day, right? And we were downstairs. We were in the pad, and I thought my Thea was gone for the weekend. She wasn't, right? And man, I was on the couch, hitting on the side, I was watching Menace to Society. Orderly old dog, right? And I'm giving it to her. Hey, bro, I swear to God, bro, hey, palap shot, right? Them lips, they wrap around her shit and they like pulled my shit in. I was like, ooh, it's different.
See, that's what I was wondering, like
Spider-Man pussy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I was wondering, like, I wonder if when they're long like that, if you like pulled your shit out and like wiped it down with a towel or something, and where it's not as wet, if they go inside and gives you extra friction.
Hey, they're like it's like a drop top. It's like it's like a DeLorean. It's just the doors open. Like it was different, but it wasn't. I don't know. I'm gonna hear shit tomorrow in the comments, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, you vatos are fucking crazy, eh? But we'll try to entertain you guys, and you guys need to give us topics, and we'll chop it up. So this is my 30 minutes. This time I'm not gonna go 40. We're at 28. This vato's still on his first beer. It's crazy.
Second. No, look at what's up.
I'm
at 1.5 right now.
You ain't at half, big dog.
Yeah, look at where I am.
All right.
That's a meat shot right there. Oh yeah, you're there. All right, so we'll do it like this, and then we'll fucking
Okay, so let me go ahead and end my 30 minutes. We're gonna regroup. Hey, what about my chain? You guys see my chain today?
And I know. Look at Dubs is blinging on us today. Look. Ooh,
it's my chest piece. But
you earned it, bro. You earned it, and then ooh. Oh yeah,
it's a little something. I feel like I'm a rapper that hasn't got signed yet now.
I'm trying to catch up, bro. You know what I mean? All I got to show for anything are these. You ready?
Yeah.
These bling though, huh?
Well, I couldn't do it, eh?
I don't either. They're for looks.
Do they have fucking spikes on them?
They got spikes. Hey, look at these though.
Oh no!
I call these. I call these. There's no place like home.
That's the Wizard of Oz shit.
Yeah, these are the no place like home. Red bottom. Those are the no place like homes.
I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up giving those away to someone on YouTube because I'll never wear those motherfuckers, bro. I got the plug.
Those are bedazzled. No.
Well, no. What happened was I got the plug that I just couldn't pass up, bro. Usually those are a lot of money, and I got the plug and I had to get them.
Yeah, I know. We gotta talk off camera because I'm.
Yeah, I got the Jordan plug, the Louis Vuitton plug, the real shit. Yeah.
Oh, don't say that. She's listening right now. She's gonna say, "Oh, babe, you're gonna give me Louis Vuitton and Jordans." I will give her the world, though. All right. So, anyways, check this out. Everybody, be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them.
Bang bang.
Like and subscribe.